A day after the Las Vegas attack that killed 59 and injured over 500 others, Las Vegas police released the bodycam footage from officers who responded to the shooting first at the concert site. Take a look.
That wall faces Mandalay Bay, and they're hunkered down behind that wall after an initial volley of shots.
Hey, you guys! Get down! Go that way! Get out of here! There's gunshots coming from over there! Go that way! Go that way!
At this point, they're still trying to figure out where the rounds are coming from. Just a couple of officers hunkered down next to a patrol vehicle on Las Vegas Boulevard when one of our officers gets shot. This video is obscured. You'd notice the officers were wearing those yellow reflective vests. That's what you're actually seeing.
Everybody get down, get down, get down, get down.
Very difficult to tell from that video, but the officer's actually standing over another woman.
Get down, get down, get down.
You heard them say I have a vest on.
Where are you? Go, go. This way. Go. That way.
The latest on the shooting at the Las Vegas in the US, police says that attackers' motives still remain unclear. But after examining various evidences found in the gunman Stephen Paddock's hotel room, officials say that the shooting was premeditated, pre-planned and extensively for a long period. He was monitoring police movement through camera. His guns had devices to make them behave like automatic weapons. Paddock kept firing continuously for 9 to 11 minutes.
I'm not aware of any transmission, but there was cameras. There was cameras located outside of the room and inside of the room, along with the firearms.
And he had set up how many cameras?
I don't know what the specific numbers do, you know. Well, I anticipate he was looking for anybody coming to take him into custody.
The suspect, I can tell you that we know now that he fired off and on for somewhere between 9 and 11 minutes. We know that the suspect fired over a dozen or so volleys, and we know that the firing by the suspect ceased at 10:19. So I want you to think about that. The first minute the police are aware of shots being fired at 10:08, and it stops at 10:19. That's a remarkable response by this police department.
Earlier, police recovered 42 guns from the 64-year-old Stephen Paddock, some from the hotel room and others from his home in Mesquite, Nevada. Paddock even had ammonium nitrate in the car. Paddock did not have any history of mental illness, political discontent or radical views on social media. He had not served in the military either. Paddock fired from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay and killed himself when police moved in. Paddock's brother spoke to media again. In an emotional interview, he tried to explain his brother's actions.
he didn't plan this for 35 years. He didn't plan this for 35 years. This happened to my brother. Whatever caused him to do this happened in a very, I don't know what a very short time period is to you, but this happened over the course of months. It happened over the course of months.
Here are some more reactions coming in from the witness to the shooting.
I just come out of the bathroom and I heard what was a rat-a-tat-tat, and I thought it sounded like somebody had thrown a brick of fireworks at the front entrance of the VIP entrance down there on the sidewalk. And that went off, and I thought that was really weird, so I walked up to the top of the stairs to go back into the tent, the VIP tent, and the bartenders were saying, get down, there's been a shooting. I'm like, what? Why? Is those firecrackers? And they're like, no, get down, and people would start dropping down all around me. And then I jumped down, and I said, I got to get back out there and get my wife, because she was at the front section of the gate closest to the stage. So the Mandalay Bay, the shooter was behind us, shooting down over the top of her, and then down in front on the other side of us.
And we were just sitting in our seats, and it sounded like fireworks. We heard pop, 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 pop. And we looked, and we were looking for like lights, and lights never happened. And then we heard it again, and then all the lights went off on the stage, and then people started running, and we like waited a second because we didn't know if it sounded like, you know how like the speakers blow out. I thought it was like a power surge or whatever. And then people were running. We held off a second, and then she said, get down, get down. So we got down. Everybody was running, and then we were stuck like in that corner over where all the food people were. So we couldn't go anywhere, so we just laid down in the bleachers, and then people had broke through like the barriers where the people were selling the food, so we just got out that way, and we ran out that backside and hid behind the police cars.
My heart's broken for the family, for the people who were lost. It's just in mankind for doing these sick people doing this stuff to innocent people who are just, enjoying life. I'm disappointed.
And then just mass crowds start running at me, and I'm like not even sure what's happening, but I hear there's an active shooter, and I just pick up my guitar and start running, and it was very traumatizing seeing all these people in fear for their lives, and hard for me not to be in fear for my life as well, and I just kind of took off running.
Though the shooting has reignited debate over gun control, the US President says it is not time yet for such a political debate.
What happened in Las Vegas is in many ways a miracle. The police department has done such an incredible job, and we'll be talking about gun laws as time goes by. He was a sick man, a demented man, a lot of problems, I guess, and we're looking into him very, very seriously, but we're dealing with a very, very sick individual. Thank you. Thank you.